FC Barcelona are one of the most successful clubs in European football history. They've won La Liga 26 times and were victorious in the Champions League 5 times. They couldn't have won these titles without having the best players of the world in their squad. Throughout the years, Barcelona have welcomed many amazing players. The signings of Ronaldinho and Neymar are great examples of Barca's success at the transfer market. But the Catalans weren't always successful when it comes to signing new players. In this video, we'll dive into the 10 worst signings of FC Barcelona. At number 10, Ousmane Dembélé. Barca paid a staggering 135 million euros in total for Dembélé. During Dembélé's stay at Barcelona, he struggled to make a huge impact, mainly because of the many injuries Dembélé suffered throughout his time at Barca. In total, Dembélé played 185 matches, scored 40 goals, and assisted another 43 goals for Barcelona. These numbers aren't that bad, but they aren't what you'd expect from a 135 million signing. Dembélé left the club on a free transfer last summer. At number 9, Barcelona bought midfielder Andre Gomes from Valencia back in 2016 for 37 million euros, despite having a midfield consisting Iniesta, Busquets, and Rakitic. After 2 unsuccessful seasons, Andre Gomes was sent on a loan to Everton in the summer of 2018. A year later, Everton bought him for 20 million euros. Number 8. Zlatan Ibrahimovic moved to Barcelona in the summer of 2009 from Inter Milan. Barca paid 69 million euros and also sent Samuel Eto'o to Inter. Zlatan started the season as Barca's main striker and he scored many goals. But it all went downhill for him after he fell out with Pep Guardiola. Guardiola dropped him for Messi, who was converted into a false 9. Zlatan and Pep never cleared the air, and after 1 season, he left Camp Nou for a return to Italy, this time to AC Milan. AC Milan only paid 24 million for the services of Zlatan. Barcelona lost 45 million and Samuel Eto'o. Financially, the signing of Zlatan was one of the worst for the Catalans. At number 7, in 2017, Barcelona signed Nelson Semedo for a fee of 35 million euros from Benfica. Initially, it was a sensible signing. Semedo played at a great level at Benfica, so it made sense to sign him as their new right-back. Unfortunately, Semedo would never reach the required level needed to be a key player for Barcelona. In the infamous 8-2 defeat against Bayern Munich, Semedo was torn apart by Alphonso Davies. Barcelona sold Semedo to the Wolves for 32 million in 2020. Despite not making a huge loss, Semedo is considered a bad signing because he never impressed at Barcelona. Number 6. Alexander Hleb joined Barcelona from Arsenal in 2008 for 17 million euros. The Belarusian was amazing during his time at Arsenal. Even though Wenger didn't want him to leave, he decided to go. With players like Xavi, Iniesta, Henry, and Messi, it was hard for Hleb to make an impact. He started 5 times before March, since his arrival in July. Unfortunately, Hleb never made it into the team. After making loan spells, he left Barcelona permanently in 2012 as his contract was terminated. Number 5. Demirinho Chinski. Barcelona bought him from Shakhtar for a staggering fee of 25 million. The Ukrainian didn't fit into Guardiola's tiki-taka football, to say it mildly. After 10 starts, Chinski was sold back to Shakhtar for 15 million a year later. Number 4. Malcolm moved to Catalonia in the summer of 2018 from French side Bordeaux. Malcolm came off an incredible season in League One, but he was unable to impress at Barcelona. In 1 season, he started 6 times and scored 1 goal in La Liga. A year later, he moved to Zenit for 41 million. Number 3. Antoine Griezmann moved to Barcelona in 2019 for 120 million euros. It was a transfer doomed to fail. Why? Because there were some Argentine players playing in the same spaces as Griezmann. Griezmann couldn't play in the same role as he played at Atletico and was often moved to the left side. During the 2 years, he scored 21 goals in La Liga. Not what you expect from a €120 million signing. Eventually, Griezmann moved back to Atletico and Barca got 20 million back for him. A net loss of 100 million. Number 2. In 2020, Barcelona paid 60 million for Miralem Yanik. The transfer immediately raised eyebrows because Yanik was 30 years old and not even a key player at Juventus. Later, it became clear that it was an accounting trick to balance the books. Yanik never made an impact and was sent out on loan a year later. In 2022, he was let go. Number 1. Filipe Coutinho. Barcelona paid a record-breaking fee of 135 million for the services of the Brazilian. It turned out to be an enormous disaster. Coutinho couldn't make an impact on the team. Why? Because Griezmann and Messi took up his positions. Later, Coutinho was sent out on loan to Bayern Munich. That season, he thrashed Barcelona 8-2, scoring 2 goals against them in the Champions League clash. He even won the Champions League with Bayern Munich. Upon his return to Barcelona, he failed to make an impact again and was sent out on loan to Aston Villa, who later bought Coutinho for 20 million. A 115 million loss for Barcelona. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these videos.